First, I'm gonna take the tire off, and hopefully that's gonna give me access to the starter. I'm gonna disconnect the negative battery terminal. All right, guys, I definitely made a rookie mistake when jacking this car up. I had it jacking up on this point right here, but the suspension, the way the suspension is set up, this started to come down, and when I released the bolts for the rim, this part just rested on the rim. So I had to reposition and actually get this jacked up and not jack it up from here. So now I can see the starter though. It's in there. It's definitely not how J-Bugs had the video. If you and I think maybe because this is a convertible, that's the only thing I could think. Probably a different year, different setup, but they were talking about reaching through the engine to find the bolt, and I don't see it. In the starter, this was not, I don't remember this being like this in the video either, so we'll see what happens. Let's keep going. Under the seat, you got your battery. This looks like a new battery too. This looks clean, look at that. All right, guys, I got the bottom bolt off. I wish I was better at filming while I'm doing it, but there's tons of videos on how to do it online. But I do want to show y'all some of the struggles. So right here where my finger is, you can see it. Right in there is the bottom bolt. And then you actually have to go on the inside and take out the top bolt. You probably can't see it. It's behind that fan shroud right there. I'm looking at it now and I don't see it. Oh, it's behind that wire. Just behind the wire. Through the wire. Spread it through the wire. Alright, just managed to get the original starter out. Man, it was kind of touch and go, but once I figured out like the top bolt, it's a little better, but it still is a struggle, you know. I think that's all part of it. That's what makes it so fulfilling in the end. I see some of these teeth right here, like this one is worn, so let's get the old starter on there, or the new starter on there. This is what the two starters look like side by side. This one's a little bit smaller, but they assure you that it's just as good or better than the original. I don't doubt it. One thing I noticed about the old starter and the new starter didn't do this. See how it's separating right there? I don't think that's good. Look at this. I'm not sure if that's good. The new one didn't do that. So, just got the new starter in. Right there. Wired up. I'm just gonna tighten it down now. Which is it's said to be the most difficult part because of the top bolt, but I'm just gonna keep at it, get the starter in, tighten it up, finish it up. All right, that top bolt is definitely a pain, but I got it. Gonna go ahead, reconnect the negative battery terminal like so. Go ahead and tighten it down right quick. All right, now it's time for the moment of truth. The starter's working, y'all. It's working. Oh, it's key. Well, the starter works, but it's not starting. That's amazing, man. I actually fixed the starter. I'm sweating like a fool, but I got the starter in and it's working. It's not turning over, but I'm not seeing any fuel in the fuel filter, and the gauge is reading empty. So I'm gonna put some fuel in this thing. There's nothing in there. And I don't know if that fuel filter is not fuel filter. I don't know if that gauge works or not, but with nothing being in here and it saying empty, I'm gonna put some fuel in it, see what happens. All right, but first I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheel back on, get it all buttoned up, because I think that's good. We're gonna call that good as far as the starter goes. So new starter in, that's one thing down, a few more things to go. Put some fuel in it, test to make sure, and we'll be back with another one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of this Beetle and watch me get it on the road and get it done in time for Cruising the Coast next month.